So there are ways for you to make money on those days, and the more that you become a character for the live reality show, the more percentage you get in the show.
Of course,
So
I
keep all that in mind.
I will.
I believe it's got that unlocked.
I just gotta get better at just sitting this stuff out. I have so many funny things to share.
Yeah.
I need to share it with the people. So they know that, we're real people. And we're real goddesses and teachers and healers and
Well,
we
today
just
you're
wanna
filming
produce the
this.
best, wave of positive energy in the world every day that we can.
Right.
People really benefit from that. A lot of pressure on people. When I was in the temple, we actually built the temple at the birth. We built it from ground up, and it was such a blessing to do that and then decorate it. But what really felt good was
What
when
was the name of this fern?
to the moon.
To the moon.
So when the people started to come in, it was just the most beautiful feeling. To know that from the sound bowls I'm making, they'd peek in and then they'd start walking in and admiring and feeling all the activation in the temple. We had 1,600 pounds of crystals in that space. And the people could really feel it and they were very happy about it.
Super awesome.
And they were everywhere. I was sitting on them, they were everywhere. And then doing the singing bowl and helping people raise their frequencies, that was such,
I love
it was such a joy. And then they come close and
Nothing's
it was so
like an
dope. I
original
was able to give them crystal bracelets. It was just like, blessings, blessings, blessings. It was so stand up the blessings.
Yeah, it is.
It is, and to see how people feel and they leave, they come in, they was feeling a little heavy in the heart. Then they left out of our sanctuary feeling amazing.
Yeah.
And it was really rewarding to see the effect that we all had. It was 40 of us working on it. And it was nice to hear throughout the camp the effect of that crystal space that we made. Yeah, they've never experienced that before.
I love it.
Where was that, Julie?
In Tennessee,
Tennessee, where?
in the mountains of Catoosa.
Huh.
The land we were on is Catoosa, it's an Indian land, it's called Catoosa. I got to donate my piece that the guy gave me, a big amethyst eye that I wanted to bring home so bad. It was too heavy, girl. It's this big, it's a big one, and I was like, I can't bring it home. But they're having an event with some Miami people, Fireflies having an event there now.
Is that the same place?
Yeah,
I was gonna
so
say, that sounds
it's the same
wow.
place.
We're going back there.
Oh, that's where it was?
Yeah.
On that land?
Yeah, you'll see it. Oh my God, you're gonna see it.
Why did
Josh is gonna take you guys there. Tell Josh to take, I'm gonna tell Josh. Tell Josh to take you guys to go see the Oh my God. You guys gonna get to shower in the water. Oh, you're gonna get to shower in the waterfall too. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. Okay.
Yeah. There's a reason.
Oh my God. So when you walk, woo, so
Why did we see that event? Are you sure it's the same? Why did we see?
yes, that did.
Why didn't we see Crystalline post about that happening on the land? She's on the land right now and it's.
She's not there. No. She's at her mom's. She's off of the land. She came onto the land.
I just seen her on the land.
Yeah, she came onto the land almost like mid-burn and then she left.
Okay.
Because she had to go do something with her family. And then I was gonna go to her and then go early and start preparing for this. But then the announcement of the job confirmation came in, so I couldn't teach the class that I was scheduled to teach. Because I was doing a breathing class for that. The lady hadn't given me a date on when I would start working on the costumes. So when I got that, I had to tell her I have to go take this job.
Gotcha.
This is voluntary and I gotta get a flow and blah, blah, blah. So she's very excited for me, but you guys are gonna love it. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you guys to be able to shower in the same.
That's wonderful. It's so strong.
It's the best,
So much-
it's the
so much
best feeling. Have
avocado.
you been there yet?
So much
No,
avocado.
but I don't think I'm
Oh,
gonna go.
yeah,
I'm like, it's okay. It's like natural life. I'm like so keen on putting real serious efforts on going to Bali and dedication and activation of my whole trip being supported financially. It's dedication.
Yes.
Effort to bring that forward. So right now my focus is something a little different than
Okay.
going on this retreat. Because
Okay.
once you go on a retreat, you're like out for a week or 2 weeks. And
But you can also
It
be
is, it
working
is.
there, which is what I'm doing, focusing on the Healing Hub store and meeting people who are all creators, who are all on the same paths.
yeah.
There is purpose.
The waterfall, the waterfall shower. There's nothing more divine in that water because you're looking at a huge, beautiful vista. It's just the best thing in the world
Yeah.
to stand there, and they made a man-made drain, so you don't have to worry about sliding on the moss.
Oh dang, does someone know that this is overleaking?
No, she didn't know that. And the walk
I like
there
that.
is really nice
So
and
back
very
to
soft.
proper.
But there's a
proper
lot
to
of
much
fire, so I hopefully the nice and calm down because the land had been used so much, so then when they were mowing and it activated all the. But it's kind of worth it, you just need to just take something that you can do this with. Just take something that you can do this with. If we have a scarf on, and then it's fine, or if we have a fan thing on, they'll stay, but it's a lot of.
Where did you fly
There's a
out?
lot of what?
Fort Lauderdale.
Flies.
Flies?
Yeah, there's a cow,
In Tennessee,
thingy close to the area. Huh?
in Tennessee. What was the airplane?
Oh, Nashville. Both of them are the same distance.
Okay.
Knoxville and Nashville, the same distance. You're gonna have a 2-hour ride.
Okay.
The Uber is $125. And taxis, they were about 300.
Guys, there's
And
way
they-
too many bugs here. I
They
can't do
quoted
it.
like 150, but then when I got
Yeah, she
there, I
tried to.
actually got there, it was 125.
Okay.
And it was an easy,
They don't go in.
2-hour drive.
Okay.
You'll first see the workspace when you turn on the road. If there's no one, if they have everything set up, but if your Uber driver is antsy or whatever, and you need to get out there, it's safe. That's the owner's house, one of their homes, and they can drive you down in a 4x4 or call someone to come get you.
The owner?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Cool.
Josh, Matt, and there's another one, the father and mother, they're all there.
Okay.
There's one gentleman, thing is Jimmy, he lives on the land. My friend Sarah just bought a piece.
Probably why.
And I just let her.
Maybe the fridge, yeah.
Whatever you need, because she's really been trying to do that for a while.
Amazing.
And then it's just food, it's feeling that land is very satisfying, there's a lot of Indian spirit there that that's to everybody had really, that I dealt with had a very good vibe with the land itself. It's very popular. And you're gonna love the stars, oh, you get to pick the stars.
That's amazing.
It feels like there's a blanket of them on you when you lay down. I had a taco tent.
Taco tent.
Yeah, it looked like you took the taco and you set it like this, it goes like this. It's like a taco.
Sweet.
It was,
Was it easy to
it
put
was, oh my gosh, easy. I could pick it up and just move it.
Nice. And the weather was good?
We had 3 days of insane rain, but not back to back. We had rain when I first got there, the next day, and then we didn't have any more rain until the end, and then right before we left, and it was a very beautiful storm to see roll in, but it was, when they say they're storming in Tennessee, they're not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
that,
it's tornado land, and I didn't know that.
oh shit.
Yeah, and the last burn, they had an actual tornado. We got a warning, but it went back down to just a storm. So right now they have no warnings. It's just.
What does it look like when they're storming tornadoes?
The sky will give you a soft orange color at first, and it'll get real calm. And if you happen to be around animals, they'll lay down.
Oh, wow.
They'll all lay down. And then your body feels this, you feel this, what's going on?
Heavy.
Because
heavy.
birds are not singing,
Yeah.
you know, the birds are like, I'm out, peace. You don't hear it, it's just a quietness, and then you'll feel it come.
And what do people do when this happens?
Run for their lives.
What?
What do? You run for your life. You go to, like, they have a grotto there.
Oh, so there are places where.
I mean, at this spot there is, but is that what you're talking about at the land?
Yeah.
You go to the grotto and get under the mountain. They have several caves there.
Is it like death threat?
Huh?
Is it death threat?
A tornado?
People can die.
Yeah, because it's a couple of hundred, or 90 something miles. It could pick you up. It's a tornado. Tornadoes
I've
can
seen
pick
in
up
movies.
cars. They can
I've
pick
never
up
been
cars.
to one.
Tornado winds can pick up fences.
Oh my God.
The wind is blowing big dangerous stuff, so it can hit you and kill you. Yes, it's not a game when there's a tornado. You need to get underground, or you need to get under.
That just looks so good.
For a tornado?
No,
It
To do
smells
that to
so
you?
much better.
it's normal that they have tornadoes in Jerusalem.
Yes, I didn't know that's all.
That's coming in too.
I don't know her name, what
Wow.
is Disney? It's on a car, oh, actually, yeah, no, I know her name. Mom, do you know the sister's name, the accessories?
The woman?
Yeah,
I think Claudia.
oh, amazing, there we go.
You don't know her?
I think that, I'm not sure who brought these mangoes in, but my suggestion is that we try to not put more fruit in the house because we have like,
I could take those into the other space if you want them out of here.
yeah, or the
we
fridge.
They need to be cut up, I think.
Okay, I can take them.
Yeah, and there's also another mango in the fridge that I left in there. It's ready to eat. Yeah.
There,
It might have
plenty,
like some
abundance of mangoes.
Don't try to take coconut water. I'm not gonna spank it. I'm gonna get some spankings.
Siri comes once a week, usually on Sundays, to deliver coconut water fresh squeeze.
Mhm.
I'm doing 1 to 2 days a week of just coconut water cleanse that reactivates your cells, so does water.
Okay.
So if you want to start doing that with me,
Okay.
it's really powerful.
Okay, I'll invest with you and I'll do that. Let me get my mango. Okay, so take this mango. This is your assignment.
Oh, these, love. She's talking about these.
Okay, I'll take those.
We do have someone coming to look at the sanctuary space at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, do we know her name?
Okay. Oh boy, it's
Oh,
boring.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, yay, let's do the side.
it's
No,
Helen.
you
She.
can go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
I also, I'm very eager. We'll figure it out once all of our memberships and subscriptions are done. But I'm very eager to shift this room to our original plan, which was open format.
Yeah.
So that people can flow to the different spaces.
Yeah. That would be.
That's what I'm interacting with my space.
Do you have any other, do you want to record podcasts today?
Yeah, sure.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Want to do 3?
Let me just take a look at my schedule. I have it written down.
So we have 1, 3, and 4 open for any sort of activations or content, whatever we want to go into the live show.
I
watched that video that you sent me,
Yeah.
but that guy was so exciting. I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. That's how I remember doing.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
That's so good. I was like, oh yeah, this is why we gotta keep talking about
Yeah.
our councils of 12
Yeah.
and our plans and then
Yeah.
like
And
the
then people will know, they'll feel it.
fractionalization. of
Why don't
these
we, I would like to
sanctuaries.
talk about that in our podcast.
Sure.
Because,
I'd love to see it.
I think I could have tagged you down, but maybe can you share it? May anyone share? I got too much on my Instagram to even find that.
Yeah, I can find it and that's there if you're not.
I also
Right,
randomly
yeah.
just tagged you in something after he says, remember to shut this door.
Uh-huh.
And then I went on my Instagram and it immediately talked about Bill Gates creating mosquitoes,
Creating
swarms of them, thousands of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You really believe that?
I don't believe that, I know that.
How do you know that?
What is it?
It seems so
One is you can just look it
incredulous.
up and study that he
But
had.
look up what? It's
He-
conspiracy theory.
It's not, the word conspiracy was created by the Illuminati and systems
No, it's true, actually.
to create a false advertisement of the people that actually know, that actually do the deep work in
that's
understanding the tricks are wrong, but they're not wrong, they're right, we are right. So anyways, it's important to understand this stuff, and you can easily just look stuff up, like, does Bill Gates have a facility that creates mosquitoes? And then you would have
It's
to.
bioweapons.
Yeah, exactly. Can you express just a little more?
I don't have much more, but I believe that that's true. Like, I'm not surprised if that's true. I'm not surprised.
Right. So anyways, it's for many different reasons, but it's to receive the human bloodstream of the human's data to see at what level humans are at.
Well, that's what I figured they were for.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Sure, they
ridiculous. It's
do.
a little nonsense for us to think that everything's is so fluffy. Like, we're in a serious game. It's a serious matrix controlled by vast amounts of lower vibrational agendas that have entrapped humanity, and it's really important for us to know that, but know that you can create your own algorithm and get out of it, which is what Coco's saying.
Very important.
Very important to know the systems, right?
Yeah.
Like, it
a
would be
lot
like you
going on.
it's
Somebody
way
can-
too
it's a
blind
lot-
to-
it's a lot
blind
going
to-
So, but they talk about mosquito swarms in A Land Remembered, which was written in the 1920s.
Mhm.
And like, they used to come, swarm, and eat livestock alive. Mosquitoes.
That's a swarm of mosquitoes?
I believe that 100%.
I've only seen what they call them, those other things.
What you just said is true, but also what is true is Bill Gates have released mosquitoes in many
He did?
different locations all over the world. He's been doing it for years. It's nothing new. And I'm not saying that that one specifically is Bill Gates or what you're saying. I'm just saying that it's known that Bill Gates.
Well, he's released mosquitoes inside of auditoriums to talk about the importance of
I really
malaria
know,
protection.
because they're
Like, he's
talking to
done
each other.
that
That's why.
as a way to get people's attention, but
I'm
He
just cooking my
released
food.
mosquitoes, and mosquitoes bite people and take their
I know
their
that.
blood in a
It
museum.
would happen right when you call.
in a top, in an auditorium,
And he released live mosquitoes in an auditorium.
Correct. In an auditorium, as a way to capture people's attention to see what people in third world countries have to deal with.
I still think that's
with
horrible.
malaria.
You're getting bit, your blood's being taken, it's uncomfortable, like.
I understand, but
Hooray,
his point
yeah.
was to get people's attention to fix the problem, not to exacerbate it.
Okay, well, people that play on the good side and the bad side do things in a way that makes people honor them, and then does things in a way that makes them not.
Anyway, I just don't know what the truth is there.
Yeah, well.
And I don't know that you can study it because there's
Have
gonna
you
be
tried?
propaganda
Have
on
you
either
tried?
side.
So the question is, have you tried? Have you looked yourself before trying to go against it? Have you looked deeply, and not just on Google? Try DuckDuckGo. I don't recommend doing your studies on Google at all. Simply write in what is the case studies about Bill Gates creating mosquitoes to acquire human DNA, human blood samples.
They say the Bill Gates-backed biotech firm Oxitec is going ahead with plans to release hundreds of millions of gene-altered mosquitoes in Florida in order to test an experimental new form of population control. The company confirmed in a press release. The initial batches of mosquitoes were released this week. That was in 2021.
As I said, it's been going on for years. But you have to look past that. When they say to do like that, that's stupid and naive. They release millions of mosquitoes that take humans' blood, and they're not, like, it's not of consent that we say bite us, that we say let us itch for hours. It's not of
So
consent. So we
these
have to
say
look
the
at stuff like this.
mosquitoes are male and therefore do not bite.
Mhm.
Instead, they're intended to reduce the number of potentially disease-transmitting female mosquitoes, Aedes aegypti, by introducing self-limiting gene that sees offsprings die before they reach adulthood.
Well, that would be amazing. I would say keep studying. You looked at one, read some more. See what comes forward. Oh. It's like you're a researcher, literally. I had to become an undercover CIA agent, literally.
But how do you know what to believe, though?
You
is the
have to feel, you
question.
have to study. You have to study more than 1, 2, 3 links. You have to start from understanding the beginnings of time when the Illuminati started. The beginnings of time when the agendas who are ran by these types of people, when they started, who are they connected with? So you would just start studying from the beginning of time that you remember, whether that's in school. Like for me, it was, I remembered in school like Hitler times. So I started studying Hitler, and then I started asking who's connected to
You got
Hitler.
so many ways of experience.
Did you hear me on that?
Yeah.
Then I started connecting the dots, and who was connected to Hitler was,
Yes.
um,
No, you don't want any of that stuff. Very bigger.
I'm just trying to think of the names right now.
It's very easy. Once you start.
Sis, we're filming. We're filming, so when there's many.
I'm not used to that, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm really not used to it.
It's okay. Just,
You can talk, I can't.
yeah, when you just know, like, when it's filming, it's such a powerful microphone, it can get you from like 10 feet away. These ones at least. So, okay. It's connected to, okay, well, it's connected to, I'd say, royal families that are very much so part of this. You're gonna go down for an important rabbit hole, because it's important to know the enemy. Because the more that you know the enemy, the more energy you'll have to want to help humanity. And that's really important, because it is true that we've been stuck on Earth. So,
We've been stuck on Earth, or do we get to come to Earth?
we get to come to Earth, but there was an agenda that basically trapped and confused humanity, because they were teaching humanity as a game of us being superhuman beings, spiritual beings. So that's the game that we want to understand. And these systems that I'm talking to you about, they knew the real, and they used the real game to their ability for mass greed, to take our resources, to enslave people, to work under their systems. So this is why it's important for us to understand this, love. And then when we understand it, we can support others more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we are.
Ooh, yeah.
Yay, things are
This
clean.
looks so good. And when you draw, it was perfect.
Yay.
love that.
I love it too.
I was ready. I was disappointed.
Yeah, yay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it looks good.
And it's just like super good when we see it. Putting a little love into our sanctuary anyways, right?
Yep.
Oh, just a little bit of love. You like our friends over here?
I love them. What are we doing with them? Don't they supposed to go in the ground?
There's so many in the ground already. We're gonna see.
Really?
Yeah. We're gonna see if these will just grow and like sprout out everywhere here.
They're like ecosystem.
Oh, okay. And then you put them in the ground?
No, we're gonna let these ones be our friends inside.
I
They're
love
plants.
the vines. I've never seen that.
They're so there's new stuff to show you, Sister D. An example is, I just did our chore chart, so all of us have new chores, love, on there. And should I tell you now, love?
Yep.
Okay, I did our chore chart, your name is up there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, cool, and we're all working towards doing our chores a couple of times a week,
Okay.
or when needed.
Right.
That's our new focus,
Okay.
is that person focuses on that all week when needed.
Okay.
And then the other thing is there's a laptop right there, and that laptop was gifted to us, a brand new one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, by our soul sister, tablet, by our soul sister Rachel, sorry.
It's awesome. So that's for all of us to use or no?
It is, it's for the sanctuary, and we do meditations on it, but also on there, which I can show you, is a tab where we do our sanctuary service. Remember, in the morning, we're always supposed to give 1 hour of service.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm doing my 1 hour of service. Things that really need to get done to make it shine and sparkle. So it takes note on what people did, and you just put what you did. And the new thing is if we don't do service, then we provide to the golden pot $5 on the day that we don't do service. Someone checks it every 2 weeks. And if you don't do it, then you can also just, if you don't want to provide $5, then you honor the hours you missed with real proper cleaning, like I'm doing right now. Like I'm doing fun stuff. Since we
Yes.
live-
Right.
So
I get it.
not just like normal cleaning, like because we don't have people that come here and grab the dust and stuff.
Rubber dam.
Yeah.
All right,
Soon come, soon go.
we do.
Love the sound effect.
Thanks.
Uh-oh, what's going on? What?
So we'll show you that. I'll show it to you like
What is
today or tomorrow, Mama Sita.
Okie dokie.
Careful,
Um,
that's hot.
Have you guys been having any issues with this, with the stovetop? Okay. Well, I put it on and then it's coffee. And then I know I just put it on, but then it stopped and then all of these blank came on.
Oh,
Oh, there is a thing.
it's doing that here and
It's like
there.
a child lock if you hit, I don't know what triggers it, but
Oh, okay, so
if it gets hit a certain way for a certain amount of time.
then all of the
it'll do
lights
that.
will come on?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do a little blinky thing.
okay, okay.
I haven't fully figured out that part, but I just like touch a bunch of things and then hold it down.
That was like,
And
I
then
don't,
pray.
that's what I was doing. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Yeah, yeah.
It worked.
I turned it off.
I would love to make our tacos today, though.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I was so good last night. I stayed up till like 5 in the morning. And those burgers came into my, the no beef. And I'm like, because I noticed like for the last like week, beyond this week, I've been really good.
Yeah.
I went like a week of extreme, like eating past 8 o'clock, like having nuts in my body, and my whole body gained its all weight back after
Mine did too.
we did a whole carrot cleanse, 5 days of just carrots, which was phenomenal.
But I feel like that also made it to where I went the whole opposite direction and
After not
tired,
eating,
and then,
yeah.
yeah, I definitely gained back like 10 pounds, I think. Maybe more. Maybe more.
Yeah, so So the strength of, okay, maybe we don't need to do 5-day cleanses. But sometimes, but once a week, twice a week, the water is super important, or
Yeah.
coconut water.
I do feel having those baths.
Coconut water is very
We
good.
just need to gain our balance,
More
right?
energy, yeah.
Coconut water and ginger water.
Yeah.
If you want to lose that weight, you just have 4 ounces of ginger tea 5 times a day. It burns the fat naturally. Ginger is a natural fat burner. It doesn't have to be a hot ginger. It can be the cold ginger.
It's
Drink with some
right?
lemon. You can have that to get that off, and then,
And I was
and
doing
that
India.
totally works.
I was doing lemon.
Yeah. And ginger, you can do a little honey, no sugar if needed.
This.
And it's really good for fat burning. It really, really is. One of my
Yeah.
favorite ways to lose.
And just start doing that.
And then, you know, like
That's
my,
what we can have at night, like at 8 o'clock.
you can't drink that at night, it's a stimulant, it gives you as much energy as caffeine.
But we could do it at 8 o'clock since we can go to bed till like 2.
You don't go to bed till 2 or 3, so you can do that. If it is a stimulant, for real, it'll keep you up. Ginger. So it's a good day, and throughout the day, like, people take energy drinks, ginger shots are good.
Now we're cleaning the
You
sanctuary.
can make a pot of it, and it's, you make it a tea
This
color,
is
and then
a
you can make
sanctuary,
rice
all
with it,
women
you can
live
make
here.
quinoa with the water, the ginger
And,
water.
Grate it or?
You just cut it into like 1-inch pieces and boil it in the water and for about 20 minutes, and you let it simmer for 15 or whatever. Like start it and then we let it simmer, and it'll come to tea color. And then strain the ginger out, 'cause all the essence is already gone.
Mariana?
And then, she was on a call in, what's her name is from? In Haley's room, in a meeting, I mean. Yeah, girl, it works.
Oh,
Yeah. And that's just temporary weight
good to
gain.
know. Ginger.
Yeah, ginger is the best.
Tuesday? It's today. I'm just wondering if Patsy could tell me this. We can touch all of them.
It looks like you.
Ash? Wait, I was just trying to remember. Are you Tuesdays with Patsy again?
I'm Thursday.
You're Thursday.
I'm Tuesday.
This
That's the problem. I need to go work.
About what I'm doing tomorrow.
So what does your schedule look like?
I put a-
Did you
For,
know?
right now, I got to playing catch up, so
Right.
it's looking like everything's cut, everything's done, because I have to get Ray's order started for, because he's gonna want a couple of pieces for him and his friend to go to Burning Man, and it's gonna take time.
Sure.
So I wanna get my other client done. I'm not behind with him, but I haven't even cut him out. So,
So you were saying for the circ thing?
oh, that's through the 21st.
Oh, it's just a short.
They're only here, there's a show, Cirque du Soleil. It could turn into something.
Yeah, I could be.
So that's what I'm excited about. It doesn't have to end, but even if I don't follow them to the next location, the agency that I'm with has other professional gigs, so I have another
So,
form of income. That's all I care about right
do they just do sewing, the agency, or do they? do
Yeah.
other things?
Well, this one is for the stagehand
Okay.
talent, so, seamstress, but I really don't know all the areas that they cover. But I know he was saying performers, seamstress, hair, and makeup, so I think it's that kind of area of it. So what is it that you'd like to do?
I'm open, I am open to whatever the universe brings, I can do anything.
Okay, all right.
Work on.
All right, well, I'll see, I'll find out what the dealio is.
Yeah. Just temporary work is what I'm calling it.
Yeah, till we get everything jumped off, we have to keep a flow, so that came right on time, because I was getting nervous, even though I was getting clients, and the universe got me, and
Amazing.
I'm grateful.
I love that.
I love Cirque du Soleil, I'm grateful that I'll be there. I don't know in what capacity, I've only met them at private parties in New York. I have never sat through their show.
You get to go?
Yeah, I have to be there behind the scenes doing the work so I can see what's happening. I guess, I don't know how that works.
See if you can get tickets too.
Maybe, I don't know how that works either. I know my girlfriend did rigging for them in Atlanta, And they do have a day that they allow their employees to invite their families, or they'll give them a few, bonus tickets and stuff, so I will look into that.
I'm gonna do that in the procedures too.
Cause I would love to see it.
That's one of the things.
But my intent is to be on their team.
Or maybe like right after you go live.
You are. You already are.
I'm so excited.
I love it.
Steps down.
I got you.
I also was shown something wrong with the according to your phone, but most of these cameras I bought USBs or SD drives. So there's a way to.
So, I'm Krista Mariah, and we are here drinking some cacao, which is made from fair trade organic cacao,
Okay, so.
and a little bit of maple syrup. Maple syrup is one of the sweeteners that doesn't raise your blood sugar, that is natural, comes from trees. I love trees. I was in the tree earlier today doing my morning practice, and my purpose is in connecting with nature, connecting with each other, and connecting with our vision for the next chapter. And this whole creation is a vision that Meg had with the royal starseeds. I've had with Treedom, which is creating sanctuaries in the trees where we can really connect at a more deeper level with the essence and the roots of who we truly are. And then connect with each other as humans, connect with the animals, connect with the plants. Remember that we're all coming from the same source energy. And then we connect with our vision for the next chapters. This whole creation of life, this earth, is a co-creation of our imagination. So when we remember that we're all connected, we're all this source energy divinely flowing through these different avatar bodies that we get to play in, then we can remember that we have infinite possibilities of how we can create. And when we decide what we want to create, and we decide that every living being matters, and then we come together and we decide that we want to have more fun, and we want to have more play, and we want to create things that matter on this planet and of this existence, as the old systems, those control systems break away, then we rise up in our sovereign power and we are the creators. So that's what we're doing here in this sanctuary, is creating a space for creators to be, to really connect with our higher selves, to connect with each other, to live from our hearts. And I keep grabbing my heart because this is the space of creation. It's in here, in the heart of where we, with the infinite possibilities of the quantum world, of the void, of the ocean of love, of whatever we want to call it, of the Akashic records, of the records of all that there is to us, whose spirit calls in, who's magnetized to these feeds, these transmissions, so that we can reach our Starseed family, the 144,000 of us who have come to this planet at this time to help humanity raise the vibration, so that we can really live in that act of creation as one nation. Wherever we are on the planet, we are all connected, we're all divine, and we are all part of this ascension into the golden age, or this next phase of this reality, where we do get to live as creators, where we get to play, we get to have adventures, we get to have fun, we get to remember that this is all made up, everything is made up. So why not make up the things that bring us joy? Why continue to live in the things that bring us turmoil and suffering and pain? Who wants to live in pain? Not me. Do you? No? So let's do this together. Cheers. Thank you, cacao. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One of the biggest keys to overcome suffering and to move into this next phase is gratitude. So if you're ever having a bad day, if you're ever feeling like you don't matter, or that you want to run away, or that you're depressed, or if you're just in suffering, the quickest key to get you out of that is gratitude, is remembering the beautiful things in your life. Whether that's just one moment that you can remember, the kindness of a stranger, the kindness of your family. Maybe it was just one thing that made you smile. Just feel into the gratitude of that one thing and put that gratitude, charge your drinks, your water, your food, everything that you're putting into your body, charge it with gratitude. Because that gratitude is powerful. And you can't be upset and grateful at the same time. You can't be suffering and grateful at the same time. So when you really feel into the gratitude, that gratitude is going to overpower any other lower vibrational frequencies or feelings. So I'm grateful for you for listening. I'm grateful for any feedback and comments you'd like to share. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to live in paradise in Miami in this beautiful space, which we have created as a sanctuary. And I'm really grateful for my sisters, for Meg, for having the vision and the courage to stand up and to create this space, for myself, for saying yes, and knowing that this wasn't really my dream. My dream is not to live in castles or in interactive, immersive palaces. Mine is to live in tree houses, in tiny homes, in